Do you have a hot date coming up? A first date with someone you really like and you want to make a good impression in the fashion department? Well, I'm going to share with you four top looks for dating success. So stay tuned. If in doubt, then get your white t-shirt out. Now, you really can't go wrong with a fitted, clean, plain white tee. If you want to take your outfit from casual to, let's say, smarter, I would always take maybe a nice grey jacket or a navy blue jacket. It really does instantly smarten up your looks. Adding a nice, plain, fitted blazer or jacket can really take your date outfit from very casual to a lot smarter in an instant. So why not take a jacket with you just to be on the safe side? Now, I'm a fan of the no sock look, and I'm wearing this with kind of boat shoes or deck shoes. Let me show you these socks. Now, in the summer, you might not want to wear regular socks. So these socks are kind of like a cheat sock. So you put them in like so, and no one would ever know that you're wearing socks. This for me is a perfect summer evening date look. We've got a nice crisp, freshly ironed, plain fitted white shirt. I think it's just a classic and looks good on everyone. Now, I'm a fan of rolling sleeves up. It means you're open, you're showing your forearms, and you're not buttoned up. So having your collar open, having your sleeves rolled up sends out really positive signals to your date that you are open and interested. Now, I've paired this with some dark denim jeans that I've rolled up. You know I love rolled up jeans. Now, because it's evening, I would go for a darker colour. And again, I've paired this with some plain brown deck shoes or boat shoes and my invisible socks. It's time to talk about accessories. I would say jewellery, maybe, but watches, definitely. So if you do have a decent watch and more of a dressy watch, then that's a good opportunity to wear it because I think it looks great. This, I would say, is a perfect daytime winter first date outfit. Let me talk you through. So I've got a nice white t-shirt on, a plain light grey v-neck sweater or jumper, and on the lower half of my daytime first date winter look, we've got a pair of fitted dark denim jeans. They don't have to be skinny, but fitted is quite flattering and quite trendy and current. Now, I've rolled up the bottoms of these trousers because I think that looks quite good as well. We've got a splash of colour with some blue socks. You can wear black if you don't want to wear colourful socks. I've got a pair of clean and polished plain brown shoes, which I think really goes with any colour jeans. And that's basically my daytime winter first date look. So last but not least is my final look for a first date. Now, this is an evening winter first date fashion look. So let me talk you through what I have chosen. So because it's winter and it might be a bit cooler outside, it's nice to layer up what you're wearing. So I've got a nice white t-shirt. Now, I've paired that with a mid-blue denim shirt. I do like a denim shirt. I think it's very flattering on all skin tones and it's kind of casual but also quite smart. I've also chosen a colourful or plum or maroon coloured sweater or jumper. I think a pop of colour on a first date is always a winner. Now, moving on down, we have a pair of black fitted jeans. They're plain jeans. Now, if you have chunkier legs or you're a bit older and aren't quite so comfortable with skinny jeans, by all means choose a tapered leg fitted trouser. I think it's much more trendy and current to have a narrower silhouette around the ankle department. So I've got a pair of socks on and I've teamed that with brown boots. These are kind of like Chelsea boots. They're kind of a classic shoe that goes with any colour or any style of trousers. So make sure they're clean and polished, so that creates a very good first impression. And finally, I have chosen a blazer or a jacket that has a little bit of detail on it. A small print pattern on a jacket like this, I think works really nice as a contrast to an otherwise quite plain outfit. So when it comes to a first date, I generally am not a fan of a conventional one colour suit, same colour jacket as trousers. I would generally go for separates, more smart casual. I think it's more interesting If it suddenly gets warmer, you can take the jacket off. You can even take the jumper off. So you've got a variety of different looks. If it gets really hot, you can strip down to your t-shirt or maybe even your underwear. Now, if it is winter, you can always go for a plain long scarf. I think this looks quite European and chic. So you can simply wrap that around your neck like so. That kind of looks casual, but keeps you a bit warmer if it's cold outside. You know, it can be really nerve-wracking going on a first date, especially if you like someone. So boosting your confidence by feeling great about how you look can really help make a date a fantastic success. And even if the date goes really badly, at least you look gorgeous. So guys, I've got 5 extra bonus tips for you for a fantastic first impression on a hot date. So tip number 1, aftershave. Now, when it comes to your fragrance, don't douse yourself in it so that people's eyes are watering. Less is always more. A good aftershave should be a bit like a gentle caress and not a slap in the face. Number 2, your mobile phone. Now, if you're on it the whole evening, that's really off-putting and distracting for your date, so keep it in your pocket and not on the table. Number 3, try and avoid wearing a really offensive t-shirt like I love death or addicted to video games. It's not a good look, so don't do it. Number 4, breath. If your breath smells like roadkill, let me tell you something, no one is gonna kiss you. So pop a mint or some gum, and then you might get a decent snog at the end of the evening. Fingers crossed. And finally, number 5, ask some questions, be interested, and by all means, be yourself. And then you're gonna have a fantastic date, let me tell you. It may even end in sex, maybe even with someone else. Not just yourself. Woo woo.
Uh-huh, honey.